YouTube, what's good? Mace back with another video. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys my strategy in 5 minutes. Hopefully, this is 5 minutes. I'm gonna try my best not to make it too long, but this is my strategy in 5 minutes. So without further ado, let's get into it. So right now, we're on a NASDAQ chart. I'll do a bars replay. Let's go on daily right now. Let's look for a random date. Let's go for this right now. Alright. So what we will do is what I always want to do. I always want to look at my highs and my lows. So I notice that I'm in a downtrend right now on the 1 hour, and I'm gonna look for my highs and my lows. So this is my high. Let me make this go cross right there. It's my high, and this is my low. I want to identify my high and my lows on my 1 hour, right? Because I want to trade within that on the 5 minute. So now what I want to do now, because I got that, I noticed that the session has already been closed. 16, that's 5 o'clock. So I don't trade until, what time is it? Around 7 a.m. 7 a.m. and then up to until 4 p.m. Sometimes you'll see me trading with me out of session, but I usually don't try to. The only time I would do that is if I didn't get anything within the session. So I'll go on my 15 minute now. So I'm skipping the 30 minute. I'm going straight to the 15. On the 15 minute, well, actually, let me just fast forward this up to 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. Alright, 6 a.m. So what I want to do now is I want to identify some things here. So this is 6:45. Okay, cool. So I'll do 7. So cool. This should be 7 o'clock. Yeah, okay, that's my session time. What I want to identify now, I already have my 1 hour high, my 1 hour low. I want to identify my 15 minute now. So my 15 minute, I noticed that I have this low here. I'll make this a different color for you guys. I'll leave that purple. I'll just change this one blue because I usually have my 1 hour blue. $15 would be purple, so I want to make the high there. I'll make a high right here. So I made a low right here. I'll make a high right here. Alright, so right now you notice that we're going towards the 1 hour high. So if we continue to make trends for the 1 hour high, on my 5 minute I'm looking for buys. I notice that I have a gap here as well, but I'm not worrying about that because price could still continue to rally up. So right now I'll then go on my 5 minute now, and this is where everything happens. This is where the magic happens. So on my 5 minute, you notice that I have this low, this high, this is the 15 minute. So you notice I'm making a trend now, but the trend looks like a divergence. So divergence would be like that, where you have price making some kind of range in a way, but the range is still going towards I'll say the area that I'm looking for it to go to, which is this. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that that's what I'm going to get, and I'm making sure price doesn't break this area. If price breaks this area, I will be looking for sells. Alright, if price breaks that area. So let's go. Okay, so price broke that area at the moment, so that could be a change of character. So I'll be watching what price do now, and right now I have this area at the moment. That could be my demand right there, could be my supply area right there. So I'll wait to see if price could tap back into that. If price taps back into that, I'll be looking for sells. Alright, I have that area, but I also have this area here that I'm looking at. So two areas I'm looking at the moment. So let's see what price does. Okay, so price taps into that area. So I'll be looking for entry by my 13 EMA being broken. So once price breaks my 13 EMA with a nice size bearish candle, I'll be entering that. Okay, right there. So I'll be entering that right there. So this will be my entry right there. My stop loss will go above this. I'll put it for 46 pips, and my target can go back to these areas here, and that would be what I want to trade. Now it doesn't mean this is going to happen all the time, because what happened now is price could still tap back all the way up here and still continue buying, could try to fill this gap, buy, but that's the risk you take as a trader. So anyways, let's fast forward and see what happens. Okay, boom, that's 9:38. No, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, so right there I would have been out the trade, and that's me. But now we also understand, because we have to understand we're out of 15-minute support, so it's a possibility that price could try to turn back around to buy more. But this is also your 1 hour low, where you can also put your stop loss, let's say, at break even if you want to. So you put your stop loss at break even if you want to, and continue to ride the momentum if price continues to go your way. So usually what I would do, sometimes I would go on the line chart to identify my last high, which is this. So I will make sure price doesn't break and close above the CM area here. And then if it does, I would be looking for sells, buys, or be looking just to close the trade. So this is my wick right there. I don't want price to break and close above that. Once price doesn't, I know I'm still in the clear. So let's go. I don't have any. The only entry I think you would have right now would be this. If you were still looking for sells, price almost tapped back into that. Let's see if it does. No, it doesn't. So price almost tapped back into another supply. Didn't. But you overall went back to your 1 hour low, which could have given you a 4.7 risk to reward. Right? Boom. So let's see what price continues to do now. Alright. So I remove this because that already ain't no more good. Okay. Price ain't doing nothing right now. Price respecting this area. So if you notice, let me move this back. I think that might be going over 5 minutes, but I hope you guys learning something and see how I catch my setups on a daily. So price right now at the moment is making a small little range. Come on, click right now. And I'm not going to do anything at the moment on this either. Right there. But price also broke an area right here as well. So all these things is what I look at. But you have a major area also at the top here. Cool. So what I want to look at is I want to see if I can get some kind of reaction from one of these areas. So let's go. Okay, so you get a break of this area and you have two demand areas. Now this is what I talk about when I say you trade out of session. So I'm out of the New York session, and sometimes I would still trade out of session depending on if I didn't catch any setup during the, or depending on how good the setup look if I was to dabble in the chart back testing. So right now price didn't give no confirmation to sell there. They didn't break 13. They didn't give no confirmation there either. So I remove both of these and I will continue to look. Not doing anything. Not doing anything. Nothing. Okay. So price finally broke these areas. If you could see there. And price actually made a demand right here. Come Come on, click. This is a demand right there because we have a gap. But look at this. You also had a support and resistance right now as a break and retest. But we have a demand right there. Price also showed that it wants to continue buying because it also broke this area here. So you have a gap there that needs to be filled. Price really rallied up, pull down. So this is what you can call this a buy side. I think it's liquidity, something like that. I can't remember what they really call it, but I know it's usually when price tries to get back to those areas, rally up a little bit more before pulling back down for a better price. So all I want to do right now is wait for price to give me some kind of signal as a bullish candle to close the 13 EMA to enter. If price doesn't, I'll be looking for sells once more. If price breaks this area, then I'll be looking for sells. So let's go and see what price does. Price give you this bullish candle here. Okay, so I'll be taking that. My stop loss will go a little bit below this area. My TP would go back to the New York highs right there. Okay, let's see how this play out. Just like that. That's how it play out. So you notice that we had the 1 hour low that got broken, that price went back to, then you had the consolidation, price faked out there, pushed back up, retest, bought. So those are two quick examples on how I take my setups on a daily and always what I look for when it comes to trading. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please like, subscribe and share. It'll help me out a lot. I'll continue dropping content like I say. But anyways, without any further ado, I'm out. God bless you all.